Today's episode is sponsored by, it could only be the one and only Benito. I mean,
Wow. Wow.
I'm still hard. And I've been walking, there's been a puddle following me around. I'm still wet and hard.
Yeah. No, same. What a time.
What a time. We are going to talk about it later, but
Yes.
I had to.
F-
I
There's
had
no
to.
one better right now.
No one. No
No.
one.
No.
Welcome to You, Me, and Chisme, your number one source for Chisme on the internet. Adrian and Julie here. Julie. Julie,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What light through yonder window breaks?
Oh my God. So romantic.
Thank you.
Um, just here,
Uh-huh. Doing what?
just hanging out. What are
Hanging
you
out?
doing?
Same. I was so sleepy on the way home today. First of all, traffic was a nightmare, and I was falling asleep.
You know what? Same. So if I yawn, it's not Adrian. It's a lot. I'm exhausted.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy.
What's going on?
I'm also lazy. Are you lazy?
Okay.
I'm lazy.
I can't be lazy.
I love being lazy.
I love being lazy too. There's not a lot of time to be lazy when you have to do 10,000 steps every day, though. I'll tell you that much.
That
It's
incredible. Incredible.
it's a lot.
Incredible.
I did. I'm already at them, I think. Yeah, I'm at 11,000 today.
Absolutely. Where am I? Let's see. Um, where am I? Ugh, I'm only at 5,738.
That's not horrible.
Could be better. It's not
Could
11,000.
well, I could be better. Everyone could be a little better.
You are better.
Oh my God, look at us.
Take it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. But I do love a lazy day. I haven't had many of those recently, but I love a lazy day.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. Do
Have
you have a
fun.
3-day weekend?
I do, but because I have an off Friday.
Ugh, not because you get President's Day off?
No, we don't get President's Day off.
I feel like we usually don't either, but for some reason we are this year. So, but I have to work on Saturday, so it kills the 3-day weekend vibes.
Right.
And
That
I
does
don't
suck.
appreciate that.
Is it a long Saturday?
It's not terribly long, so that's okay.
Okay, that's not horrible.
Yeah, it's okay. I could be doing
Yeah,
worse things.
right.
Or I could
Like,
be at home minding my own fucking business.
yeah, getting hard over Bad Bunny yet again.
100%.
Right.
And I'll still do that, but at least I could be in the comfort of my home.
Now you have to be out in public. It gets a lot more awkward.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Um, the world, and I mean the world,
Yeah.
has been waiting
Right.
for an update from
Okay.
me about my
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah. We're on the edge of our seats.
Buckle up.
Okay, tell us.
I, gosh,
Oh no.
gosh. I mailed the phone
Yes.
last time. I mailed the phone and because I had spent an hour and a half on the phone with Verizon, they deactivated the defected phone, which was an iPhone 17 Plus Max Pro Max,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and I had to activate that one so they can put in an order for a new one, and then deactivate that one so I could mail it back to them, so that and then reactivate my 13 so I had a phone. Blah 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 blah. I end up did I tell this story already?
Yep.
I did, yeah. I end up mailing the phone
Yeah.
and the phone arrived to Verizon this past a week ago. We're recording on Thursday, last Thursday.
Okay.
Okay. Didn't hear anything. I was like, okay, maybe it takes a day or two to process. The weekend comes by, goes through. I didn't hear anything. It's the weekend.
Yeah.
Tuesday,
Right.
nothing.
Okay.
I call
Of course.
and I tell Bianca that
Fucking Bianca.
I have had enough
Yeah.
and that this is it.
Yeah.
I tell her I need my phone today.
Yeah.
Today.
Right.
Um, we end up spending over 2 hours on the phone together. Mind you, an hour, and then I had to take an hour break because I had a meeting, and then I had to get back on the phone. And then we spent
Wow.
another hour on the phone. I told her I need the phone today. I am not paying for the phone,
Yeah.
and I want the sales tax money back.
Right.
Long story short, she agrees to all of it. She tells me
Okay.
I won't have to pay for the phone. I'm going to get the sales tax refunded,
Yeah.
and I will have the phone. And she
Okay.
said 48 hours. And I, at that point, I just was like, I don't, whatever. Give me the fucking
Yeah.
phone.
Yeah.
And we agree that I'm going to go pick up the phone at a Verizon store because I don't want to play tag with the people who send it because then I have to sign for it. And if I'm not home, it just would be a mess. Let me go pick up the phone at the store. I get a notification. The phone is ready. A couple hours later, I got a notification. The phone is ready for pickup. So
Okay.
you bet your ass I go pick it up.
Right.
Okay. I go pick it up. Mind you, when we were having this conversation, she told me a couple things. She said, I have written down all of the notes that we have discussed today about you getting, um, about us covering the phone
Mm-hmm.
price,
Mm-hmm.
about blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Okay. She says, in order for all that to happen, you'll have to, trade in the phone. The trade in of the 13 is part of the deal. I said, fine, I can do that. Okay.
Okay.
So, excuse me. So she tells me to go to a company store to return the phone to trade it in. The store that I went to go pick up the phone from was not a company store. Fine. I wanted to bring the phone back home so I could transfer all of my stuff from my 13 to the 17. Totally fine. Before I left the store, the Verizon store, I opened up the package,
Mm.
made sure there was not a scratch on the phone.
Right.
The phone looked great. Brought the phone home, set it up. What a wonderful experience. Would you like to see it?
I would love to
I'm
see it.
holding the iPhone 17 Pro Max. Here it is. It's in a deep blue. Look at
Wow.
that. Wonderful
Beautiful.
case. It's excellent. Thank you very much. The next day, I said, let me go
It
run.
keeps going.
Well, I'm like, let me go run this errand
Yeah.
to trade in the phone. Put on my shoes, get a little bag, got all my things. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I hop on the train. It's zooming, by the way.
Wow.
It's excellent. I get to the Koreatown store in no time. Excellent. I walk in, I say, I need to trade in my phone. Homeboy over here is like, come here, bro. Sit down. I'll help you out. Kid you not. This is how he literally did not get up. He said, come here.
You come
So
to me.
yeah. So he looks up my account and he's like, oh bro, um, it says here that your trading has been canceled. No fucking way. No
Uh-huh.
fucking way. He's like, yeah,
Call
bro.
the
Like,
police.
he's like, bro, you gotta call them. He's like, that's the only thing that's the only way we're gonna fix this. He's like, because if I take the phone, it's gonna cancel the deal and you're not gonna get your promo. So you need to call them. I tell him, you don't understand. You don't
Yeah.
understand. This this is now 2.5 weeks
Right.
that I've been trying to figure this fucking thing out.
Yeah.
I ask him if I'm like, Bianca wrote the notes down. Look at the notes. I don't even know if he has access to look at the notes. He
Yeah.
should. I end up calling Verizon
Of course.
and I speak to Tanisha.
Oh, Tanisha.
And I let
Good.
Tanisha know from the get go. I let her know I, I'm sorry that you have answered my call. This isn't going to be pleasant. It won't be
Mm-hmm.
pleasant for you, and it won't be pleasant for me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And in my mind, I had made the decision that I will become victorious in this.
Okay.
And Tanisha's going to have to make it happen.
Yeah.
So I explained to Tanisha what the issue is. She's like, oh, yeah, I see that. I don't know what the issue is. She had a British accent. I'm not going to do the British accent. Um, Not only did they cancel whatever it was that they
Mm-hmm.
canceled, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know what they canceled.
Right. Right.
I just wanted to trade in my phone.
Mm-hmm.
She tells me, well, it needs to be mailed in. I said, actually, no, it doesn't, because Bianca, and I know you can see the notes, Bianca did not mention that. She didn't
Mm-hmm.
say that. She said I should take it in. And let me also tell you what else Bianca said
Mm-hmm.
so that you can fact check that.
Mm-hmm.
She told me that the entire phone is going to be paid for by Verizon. I am not paying for the phone. She says, oh, I don't see that. I ask her, do you see the fact that I am also getting a refund on my on the sales tax that I paid? She says, okay, yeah, I do see that. Okay, great. Well, I'm not paying for the phone. I'm I this is a nice version the way I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling the story.
Mm-hmm.
I am incredibly upset.
Mm-hmm.
The Verizon man had to walk away. He couldn't deal with it. He whatever. Um so then I spend about another hour on the phone and she comes at me with, well, we can do the promo over, of course we can do the promo, $600 off. I said no, that's not going to work. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
paying for the phone. You don't understand what you've put me through.
Mm-hmm.
And then she comes back and she's like, well, I can do 800. And I said, no, I am not paying for the phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not paying for the phone. And I told her, I said, I know that Verizon can move mountains. Today, I want a mountain moved for me as a customer of 17 years.
God, who's gonna play you in the movie?
As a customer of Verizon for 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
She said, and I also I told her many things. I told her that I'll never do business with Verizon again. I'll never buy a device from Verizon again. As soon as I
Right.
can leave, I will leave. I want nothing. I literally told her, I want nothing to do with you guys.
Right.
Nothing. She says, don't leave. Don't leave. Let me see what I can do.
Right.
She comes back and she says, okay, we got it approved. We'll cover the phone. And I said, well, good, because we weren't going to end the conversation until that happened.
Right.
I don't care what time you got off work. I don't care
Yeah.
if the Verizon store in Koreatown was about to close. I
Yeah.
was going to stay there
Right.
until Verizon agreed to pay for my phone.
Right.
She showed me on the app that the
Mm-hmm.
credit for the phone has been applied.
Okay.
Homeboy printed out a shipping label and gave me a box to return the iPhone 13.
Right.
And I'm getting the sales tax money back.
Free
If,
phone?
huh?
Oh. Oh, if I okay, if.
If, if this changes again,
Uh-huh.
I, I will need an entire year of free service from Verizon. I don't know what else they would like me to ask for.
Right.
they have put me in this position. I
Yeah.
asked Tanisha, I said, how do I file a complaint? I said, who do I need to call? She said, well, you actually do that on the website. And I said, you mean where no one will respond to me? That's not going to work for me.
Uh-huh.
As soon as I get my sales tax money back and I know that the phone has landed, the 13 has landed,
Right.
I will be calling Verizon
Mm-hmm.
and I will be speaking to someone of authority, of power, of
Mm-hmm.
substance, and I will be complaining because the way Verizon has treated me, has gaslit me, has lied to me, has wasted my time.
Right.
Guess what I know how to spell? Class action lawsuit.
Oh my God.
Okay?
Oh my God. Totally. Do you think it was Bianca's last day? And she's like, yeah, girl, we'll give you whatever you want.
No, you want to know what I think it is?
Tell me.
I think that I think that they will run you down until you give up.
Oh, for sure.
I think that that is what they will do. And
Yeah.
guess what? They've met their
You
match.
you weren't gonna give
I
up.
am not giving up. I will keep
Yeah.
going.
This is your
At one
villain
point,
origin story.
at one point, Bianca said, because I told her, I was so frustrated. I told her, I don't even care what color you give me. Give me
Okay.
a phone that I paid for in any color.
Right.
She said, oh, no, no, no. She's like, you've waited this long. You owe it to yourself to get the deep blue.
Mm-hmm.
I said, LOL. Verizon owes it to me. And you know, there's something that they all do. They will try to sympathize with you by explaining a story to you about how they have gone through something similar.
Oh, uh-huh. Yeah, they do. They do. They do that.
No,
Yeah.
not over my dead fucking body.
Right. Right.
And I will and I will stick to this. I will never ever buy a device from Verizon again. And you shouldn't either.
You should not.
You shouldn't either. Not at all. It has been a horrible, horrendous experience from
Yeah.
the first second that I asked somebody about buying a phone, when I went to that Best Buy and they said, we don't service Verizon here. Why the fuck do you have a fucking Verizon sign above your head? It's
Yeah.
just a fucking sign. Fuck you. Okay. And then I walked across the fucking parking lot and I asked this dumb bitch that I wanted to upgrade my phone. And she said, your phone plan is outdated. We can't support it. That was also a fucking lie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They're all fucking liars.
Right.
And as far as I'm concerned, Verizon is a piece of shit company. Okay. It's useless. It's
Right.
useless. And we, as a consumer, should be aware. We should be awakened. And we should push back on how they treat us because
Right.
it is by design.
Right.
It is by design. And no more will companies like Verizon win
Right.
over my dead fucking body. They piss me off so fucking much.
Oh, dude, I would have given up 3 times by now.
They've met their match.
You're the real hero.
They have met their fucking match.
That's amazing.
Most people would have taken the phone with the scratch, not me.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Wow.
Anyways, when I left the Verizon store in Koreatown, I I was like, I need to go to the Apple store because I love a wired headphone. Okay. We should all be in our wired headphone era. But I
No, thank
love the
you.
earbuds. The earbuds that Apple makes that are wired, I love them. And I use them especially at work
Okay.
because I like to sometimes there's a little bit of a break time, or
Yeah.
sometimes I'll be eating lunch by myself and I like to watch something on my
Mm-hmm.
phone and I'll plug in
Mm-hmm.
my little earbuds. The earbuds I have don't work with this new phone because the iPhone 13 used the lightning bolt and this has the UC, what do they call it? The USB-C.
Yeah.
So I had to go get new earbuds. So I hopped on the train, went to downtown to go to that. It was the best Apple store I could get to. I go,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, I get off at the Pershing Square exit in downtown
Mm-hmm.
LA, and it wants me to make I don't know where I'm going, but it wants me to go down this alley. So I start walking down this alley, and there's a bunch of like armed security standing
Mm-hmm.
around. There's like blacked out Sprinter vans and SUVs. I'm like, what's happening here? I had also seen a couple other people that looked to be with like a production team,
Mm.
and they were on the other side of the fence, but they were doing something. I don't know what. It was all very. There was a lot
Right.
happening. I walk through them. I noticed that there's at the end of the alley. There's a FedEx truck. There's a couple
Mm-hmm.
other blacked out SUVs. Security guys standing all around. I mind my own business and I continue walking to the Apple store.
Mm-hmm.
I go to the Apple store. I have to take a fat piss. Luckily, I had seen a TikTok video about some guy who had said that the Apple store in downtown LA has great restrooms on the lower floor. I knew
Oh my
exactly.
God.
Anyways, I come back up and I buy my little earbuds and I ask somebody, I said, hey, I bought an iPhone from Verizon. It was scratched, but it has been hell to try to get it replaced. And I know that you can buy iPhones at the Apple store, but how does that work with your phone plan? I'm not sure. So I asked this person there and I'm like, if I were to come to an Apple store, could I buy my iPhone here and have it connected to my Verizon account? And then she's like, yeah, like I'm like, everything would be the same. They're like, yeah. And then they're like, the only difference is that if you want a certain promo, we only do the trade-in promo. We don't do any of the other promos. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
totally fine. I think the trade-in one is probably the best anyways. I will be buying my phone from Apple moving forward.
Right.
Will not give Verizon the time of day ever again. Because guess what? I know, and I didn't even try, but I know that if I were to go to an Apple store and say my iPhone is scratched, they'd be like, say no more. We'll get you a new
Right.
one.
Right.
So that's what I'll be doing. Anyways, I leave the Apple store, happy as can be. And I walk back down to that alley.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was in a movie. There are people coming out of this building with a ton, every single one of them had a ton of FedEx packages. And the FedEx, I've never seen anything like this. The FedEx truck is scanning all of these packages at the truck.
Oh.
I see a man coming with like with a dolly full of these boxes and he
Uh-huh.
hands it over to the security guy. All very suspicious,
Uh-huh.
all very looking like they have government secrets in the boxes.
Right.
I keep walking and I asked one of the security guards, I'm like, what's this building? And he's like, I can't tell you. I'm like, okay, bye. But what is happening in that building? I would
I
like to know.
I've never wanted to know more.
I would like to know. I did look up the building.
Okay.
I thought I took a screenshot of it, but I actually didn't
Okay.
because
That's okay.
I'm still getting used to this new phone. Um, but I know where it is, and I'm gonna look it up right now. It is on Google. Oh, look at this. It says that it's the International Jewelry Plaza.
Mm.
But there's a bunch of other things in there. It's a very big building. I don't think that they were mailing out pieces of jewelry in those boxes. I could be wrong, but there was something happening. There was something
Interesting.
happening. It was high level. It was
Yeah.
security. It was a lot of, of FedEx boxes that looked the same. And I may be, someone's listening and someone may be waiting to catch me. But,
Right.
and I just want to put on the record, if that happens to me, go investigate that building by the Pershing Square metro station in downtown LA. Something was happening. Why couldn't the man
Interesting.
just say, why couldn't he just said, oh, it's a jewelry building?
Right.
He had to say, I can't tell you. And he said it smugly too, as if like I have the power and you don't, or we have big secrets and I'm not going to tell you.
Damn.
Fine. I honestly didn't care that much, but
I care a little bit.
something was happening in there. I've never seen anything like that. It's what you
Yeah.
see in the movies. I
Right.
really felt like I was in a movie.
Interesting.
Anyways, I got back on the train and I came home with my earbuds and my new
Right.
phone.
Right.
Well, and I dropped off the iPhone 13.
Wow. I love that we have a conclusion to this story that has kept us on the edge of our seat for three entire episodes.
Yeah.
Um, I'm so sorry.
There's no need. I appreciate the,
It's fuck Verizon over here.
oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. And people are like, go to T-Mobile. T-Mobile's always nice. Listen,
I have T-Mobile.
are they nice?
I've never had an issue.
Listen, that would be great. However,
You're on
and
a
this is
family
how they
plan.
get you also. I'm on a family plan that's very complicated.
Yeah.
I even tried to break up the family plan a little bit, and they're like, don't do it.
Damn.
Don't buy anything from Verizon.
Don't do it.
And if you go to Verizon one day and you're like, I want to upgrade, think about me.
Yeah.
Think about this process that I've gone through.
Right.
They won't treat you kindly. I'll tell you that much. They'll and every single time they'll lie to you. And every
Yeah.
single time it's like I'm talking to somebody new
Right. Right.
who it's their first day and they don't know how to
Yeah.
do anything,
Right.
but it's on purpose.
Yeah. I looked into upgrading my phone. I'm gonna upgrade it maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe in the next month. I'm not sure yet. But I could do it all on the app. I don't have to talk to not one person. All the promos are there. You pick the promo that best applies to you. You can choose to trade in your phone. It's all right there. I went through the entire process right before checking it, like right up to checking out, just to see how it worked. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl.
Listen, if the phone did not have a scratch,
Right.
we would have never talked about this ever. It would have been totally fine.
Right.
It's the fact that the phone showed up in my hands defected.
Yeah.
And then
No,
what
totally.
Verizon chose to do about it is a shame.
Right. 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 Right.
And who knows if you see me in court one day filing a class action lawsuit,
Yeah. We're
you
on
know,
your side.
yeah, thank you. Don't be scared.
Yeah. No. No, not scared. We'll be rooting for you.
Don't be scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
I like to thank everybody for their well wishes, for their thoughts, for their
Mm-hmm.
kind words. Uh, I felt it. I loved it. And you all are what kept me going. So
Oh my
thank you.
God.
Listen, if we have another update about this saga. Oh, and guess who just, they're listening to me. Because guess who just texted me?
Not Verizon, not Bianca herself.
No, it says, thanks for your call on February 11th, 2026. We'd love for you to take 2 minutes to tell us about your interaction with Tanisha.
Oh, no, they
How would
don't.
you rate your overall experience with Tanisha? Please reply with a number from 1 to 5, where 1 is poor and 5 is excellent.
Oh my
I'm
God,
not going to fall into their
Verizon.
trap because although the call was a 1, it's not
Yeah.
Tanisha's fault. And I'm not going to let Tanisha get in trouble. So I will be calling to complain
Right.
about Verizon, the corporation,
Right.
and the way they run their business, if you could even call it that.
Right.
And what's Verizon's connection to the Epstein files? I'd also like to know that.
Right. You're asking the important questions.
There,
Our government isn't.
a
Yeah.
corporation like Verizon?
Yeah.
You don't think they have
Right.
some secrets?
Right. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. What would you like to share with the class?
Um, I got my period.
Yay!
Guys,
Wait, is that good?
I
Are we, yeah?
took a pregnancy test. I was
Wait,
15
what?
days. I know. I
We did
buried the
not talk
lead.
about this
I
in the
know we
pre-show
did it.
notes.
We did it. There was just so much other things to discuss. I was 15 days late.
Wait, were you thinking it was from the time from that day that you saw me?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Were you sweating bullets?
No, I was excited.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay.
obviously.
Yeah. Even
Um,
though it's with them.
the before them. It's
Oh.
not the right now them.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Did I really think I was pregnant? No, but I was 15 days late. And the more I talked about it to my girls, the more they were like, should you take a test? Then I was talking about it with my work girls, and my boss was like, should we DoorDash a test? How fun would that be? And I
Your
said,
boss is so funny to
I
me.
know, she's hilarious. And I said, that's diabolical. Then I was mentioning that story to one of my work besties, and she said, I think I have a test in my car. And I said, you're joking. She said, let me go see. She goes, she sees she had a test in her car.
Oh, wow.
So we all gathered around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just kidding. I took it by myself, obviously. I didn't tell anyone I was taking it yet because they were making me too nervous. But I did. I took it at work because then it was to the point where I was like, well, now I have to know.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Um, I took the test. I'm not pregnant. I'm not
Okay.
pregnant. I
Okay.
I'm not pregnant. Then the same day somebody got it in our group. Somebody got it, right? Then
Got
the
what?
next their period.
Oh.
Their period. Sorry,
Uh-huh.
their period.
Uh-huh.
Then the next day another girl got their period.
Okay.
Then that day they both were like literally standing in front of me throwing energy at me. Like, you will get it. It's gonna happen. And I literally got it the next morning.
Oh, wow.
Is that not the craziest thing?
Women are the most powerful creatures in the universe.
We are so powerful.
Yeah.
And then I literally went to work today and was like, your uterus is so powerful.
Yeah.
And they clapped for me. It was really great. I honestly love the people I work with. But yeah, no, it was really great. But yeah, for like a millisecond, I was like, what if I am pregnant?
Uh-huh.
But
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, but I'm not. I'm not. But I did get my period, which is why I'm exhausted,
Uh-huh.
cramping,
Okay.
just feeling disgusting overall.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
You look great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like crap, but it's fine. Also, I want to tell you a really funny story that my boss, that not my boss, but that someone that I work with told me. I
Mm-hmm.
was telling them about my dead boyfriend story,
Mm-hmm.
right? I was like, one time one of my ex-boyfriends pretended to die to get my attention or whatever, and we were all cracking up. And then this person was like, "Oh my God, you just unlocked a memory for me." And I said, "Tell me more." She said, she said when she was in eighth grade, she had a boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
She didn't want to be with this guy anymore, but she just couldn't come up with a reason to break up with him.
Mm-hmm.
And she felt really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I used to be, she's like, and I still kind of do, like where I'll buy something with the idea that I'll somehow have a place to wear this to, but like I never do because it's like too nice or too unique or whatever. She's
Mm-hmm.
like, and at the time her mom had bought her this like really big tulle skirt that she had
Mm-hmm.
never worn. And so she made a decision to wear the tulle skirt to work.
Mm-hmm.
And she tried to convince her boyfriend that she could no longer be with him because she was the princess of Genovia.
Did he fall for it? He fell for it?
You said that she even at some point had a conversation with him on the phone that was like, you just don't understand how hard it is for me. Like, I'm a princess. I'm gonna be a queen. I cannot be worried about boyfriends. He eventually figured it out. And I said, you know that man is a grown-ass adult with children watching Princess Diaries and thinking about your bitch ass. And I love that for him. I
Wow.
love it. Is that not the funniest thing you've ever heard?
That is absolutely hilarious and diabolical.
Diabolical, but that is the fun. I love this woman. I was like, you know what, girl? You are exactly who I thought you were. And I
Uh-huh.
love that. I love it. I love it so good. The Princess of Genovia. That is insanity.
Miracles
So
happen.
good. So good.
Ugh. Wow.
That is so
Incredible.
good. I know. I know.
To be young and dumb.
People are just so funny.
It's hilarious.
It's just like the things that people come up with. A little eighth grade brain.
Mm.
Just like I
It's
can't figure out how to get out of this relationship. I have to tell him that I'm a princess.
honestly, it's genius.
I agree.
Yeah.
I was like, and then Academy Award
Yeah.
incoming, and then you
Yes.
cry on the phone
Yes.
and say it's
Yes.
so hard for me.
Yeah. Okay, now do you think she's lying to you now? Like at
She
any
re
point?
like she really is a princess?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
No,
You
I
know,
don't
I
think.
saw a TikTok
Tell me.
of somebody. It's one of those like podcasts or whatever, and they're interviewing some like former CIA agent or something,
Mm,
and and the host is like, how many how many spies do you think are amongst us?
mm.
And I forget what the actual number was, but and I don't even know if he actually gave a number, but he said that chances are that there is a spy amongst you.
That's riveting.
And knowing where you work,
Friend, there's at least two or three.
there has to be.
There has
There
to
has to
be.
be. Yeah.
There has to be.
Yeah.
And I bet they're friends with me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I trust them.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over
Hmm.
here telling him I'm about to go take a pregnancy test.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, I have government secrets.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you want to go upstairs while I take a test?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's great. No, that is so crazy.
Hmm.
The possibility of that, scary.
The possibility that you have come across a spy, I
Yeah.
think is probably pretty high.
Do you so not connected, but like kind of sorry.
It's okay, let it out.
Do you ever wonder how many times you've come close to dying?
Oh, I don't. That's a great question. I don't think that I have thought about that.
I think about it all the time.
And are there specific instances that you think
No,
about?
I
No.
just think, have I been super close to death and so unaware of it?
Yeah. And you think you have?
I think everyone has, at
Yeah.
least once.
And like, what comes to mind? Like, what in what kind of situation?
I don't know, like I was about to get in a car accident
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
or like about to fall, trip and fall. Like sometimes, my great grandma, I'm about to be a bummer, but like my great grandma, she fell super normal trip on the stairs, fall, dead.
Mm,
Sometimes you just fall and hit yourself in such a specific kind of way that you just drop dead
mm,
right in that moment.
mm-hmm.
I think about that all the time. Like, was I about to fall in a way that was going to kill me?
Yeah. Actually have I do think about death a lot, and I
Yeah.
enjoy reading, learning, hearing about what I
I thought you were
do.
going to say, I enjoy thinking about death a
No, no,
lot.
no.
Okay.
I enjoy learning about near death experiences
Oh,
or
okay.
people who people who have experienced a near
Yeah.
death experience and what that's like. I like to watch YouTube videos with like death doulas or hospice nurses because I think the process of dying is interesting.
Oh my God, I hate that. I
And
hate thinking about death.
okay, well, so let me tell you what part of my horoscope said or part of my zodiac.
Yeah.
So my Venus is in Pisces,
Okay.
and this is what it says.
Okay.
You are deeply aware of the impacts of loss, death, and grief, and you are uniquely gifted with the capacity to navigate those topics with respect and empathy. You may be drawn towards work as a death doula, hospice volunteer, grief counselor, or may even choose to cultivate the skill of psychic mediumship. You're able to help others through their most painful experiences in deeply compassionate ways. Incorporating artistic expression into your daily life can be a magically therapeutic approach for you, and what you create from your own emotional experiences adds tenderness to the harshness of the world. Writing may be a particularly potent art form for you. You are the recipient of immensely valuable inheritances, and using the material and spiritual gifts passed on to you is an incredible way for you to honor your ancestors.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, it's my Venus is in Pisces. I mean, plenty of people have Venus in Pisces, but I have seen a lot that death is something that is, I don't even know what the right words are, but you know, anyways. And you want
Interesting.
to know what's
Yeah.
real? Okay, so let me tell. I'll end this pretty soon, but I I I love a full moon. I love taking
Mm-hmm.
pictures of the moon at work. There's beautiful views, and when there's a full moon, it's gorgeous. And the beginning at the very beginning of this year, there was I had been just kind of infatuated with the moon,
Mm-hmm.
and on TikTok, I came across this account maybe like once, twice, maybe three times, and it was just an account that posted really beautiful shots of the moon, videos
Okay.
of. And to be honest with you, I don't even know if they were real or not. They looked really real.
Oh wow.
Couldn't tell you like they didn't post anything else.
Yeah.
They only posted these videos of the moon, full moons, gorgeous, beautiful sky, looks of beautiful looks of the sky. The account name on
Mm-hmm.
that account was Lula, Lula.
Okay.
Before that, I had gotten an email from TikTok, and TikTok at some point started suggesting people for me to follow.
Mm.
One of the people that they suggested that I follow was one of my really, really good friends' sister,
Mm.
who I met when we were like towards the end of college, who
Mm-hmm.
was a lesbian and had grown up in this Mexican household. And my friend thought it would be great for us to meet.
Mm.
And I went to their house. I went to her house. I
Mm-hmm.
met her beautiful wife.
Mm.
We hung out multiple times. It was that particular time was very impactful. And the experience of getting to know her was
Right.
really magical. In 2023, my friend texted me and he let me know that his sister had passed away. And this was right when I went to Miami. I come back from Miami. The day before I came back from Miami, I it was her. The next day was her funeral.
Right.
Things that happened when I went to Miami. It was a wonderful trip, but like there was a lot going on for me at that
Mm-hmm.
time. And it was kind of the beginning of just this really wild transformation that I think that I've been on. And I cannot but think that that account posting the videos of the moon
Hmm.
is sent from my friend's sister. Because why was the account also called Lula? And my friend's sister, his name is Lula. And I
Oh,
don't know.
wow.
We had a very special connection, and I do believe that there is. Um, I like to believe that I'm not a religious person, but I do believe that there is something out in the universe that
Oh,
keeps our soul
totally.
alive, and
Yeah.
it was just a very weird. And I haven't seen that account since,
Yeah.
but interesting.
Wow. Super interesting.
Anyways,
Creepy.
I don't feel it doesn't feel creepy to me.
It's just eerie. Eerie in its
Eerie,
coincidence. Yeah.
yes, yes, but anyways, I like learning about death. I'm not looking to die, by the way.
Right.
I have no
Right.
interest in dying.
Me neither. Me
But
neither.
I do think, should I have a career in something that has to do with death?
Why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Well, anything else you want to get off your chest?
That's pretty much it.
Okay.
That's
Well,
all I
guess
got.
what?
What?
It's time for the pop culture pop up. First up on the pop culture pop up, Julie, did you watch the halftime performance at the Super Bowl?
Did I watch the halftime
How many times have
performance?
you watched it?
Every single time it's come up on my feed in
Mm-hmm.
its entirety or clipped, I have
Mm-hmm.
watched it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell us.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And no notes.
Mm-hmm.
He could have done so many things. He could have gone so many different directions, and he surprised even me. And to be fair, any direction he would have taken it would have been fair. If he would have led with like antagonizing, with hatred, with anger, fair. All of it would have been fair. I would have understood every side of it, but he led with love and unity and understanding and kindness. And obviously, like as someone who has followed his career quite a bit and listens to his interviews and stuff, like I know this is the man that he is, right? Like this is the man that he is. It's just so hard. I can imagine that it must be so hard for him to retain that essence when he is the superstar that he is, with the hatred that is consistently being thrown at him just for existing. It must be very difficult. But I think it was perfect. I think the message was clear. The cinematography of it, the set pieces, the thoughtfulness, even in having people be the bushes and not have, actually like even in all of those little details, like perfection. The child sleeping on chairs at a wedding, perfection. Sophia has been that child. I have been that child, like perfection. I think it was beautiful. The only thing that made me be like, huh, was Alex Earl. What the fuck was she doing up there? But you know what? I'll allow it. If that's the only gripe that I have with it, so be it. Lady Gaga being up there, for those of you saying that didn't make sense, you don't know him at all, and it shows. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
I think it was perfect. And you know what? I loved that Lady Gaga um redid the song in honor of Benito's music.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was perfect. Lady Gaga looked so happy up there. That was Estefania. I don't know who you guys were looking at, but Estefania was up there, and she killed it, and she looked joyous, and I loved it. I think it's so good. It was perfection. Yeah, it was good. I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, I also thought it was perfect. It
Yeah,
was it was it looked beautiful. He
yeah.
sounded incredible.
He sounded so good.
His breath work for having
Yeah,
to move all that was incredible.
agreed.
Um, I thought it was a beautiful um, demonstration of culture, and the wedding scene really was,
Mm,
I thought, perfect to me. It felt so um it just felt really real and very, the whole thing just was genuine,
yeah,
and you could tell that he really wanted to celebrate Latino culture, and um in a weird, complicated world that we live in, where
hmm
um we have this first generation experience and so on. It, I think, was a really beautiful celebration of
right,
his family and the people
yeah,
who raised him, and the way that this culture celebrates each other,
right,
and you know raises a
yeah,
village together.
so
The
good.
wedding scene was perfect.
Hmm
um I thought it was really great that he included the song about Hawaii, and how he doesn't
mm,
want it to, what happened to Hawaii to turn into
hmm
what happens to Puerto Rico, and Ricky Martin coming out to sing that song, who for many was the first real superstar, Latino superstar.
yep,
And, like, there were so many people he could have included, but to have Ricky Martin, who is a gay Latino man who the
hmm
world became obsessed with,
yep,
I thought really spoke to it. I thought the addition of Lady Gaga was also
mm,
spectacular. And Bad Bunny has been a little monster forever. And I think also Gaga wanting to celebrate Latino culture also is beautiful, because,
yeah,
oh, talk about an artist and a woman who knows her audience,
yep,
you know? And there is such a, there is, like, Latino culture really loves and really celebrates, like, counterculture type of artists, particularly um rock type of artists. And Lady Gaga, for a lot of her career, has had that same type of essence and that same type of feeling in her music and in
yeah,
the way she dresses. And, um, I think there's just such a connection there. And it
right,
was really nice to see her celebrate that.
yeah,
And yes, she looked gorgeous. I thought the song
oh,
was fun. It was beautiful. She came in, she did what she did, and I thought it was perfect.
yep,
There wasn't one thing that I didn't like about the show. I thought it was, the people being the Bushes was brilliant,
brilliant.
brilliant, 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 and I love watching those people's TikToks.
Oh my God, same. I'm having the time of my life.
It was really, it was incredible.
And he really highlighted so many beautiful parts of our community, small businesses.
Right.
Doñita was there. Like, he really was like, I'm going to give back to the community that gave to me. Like, he really, I don't know, I feel like it was so thoughtful. So, like, the entire show was so thoughtful. And yeah, it was beautiful. Even like the moment of him giving the Grammy to his like a child version of himself,
Hmm.
like all of those moments, like he really was like it almost felt like a thank you to the people have that have been supporting him because I was talking about this at work where like he was on the biggest stage there is
Hmm.
for the most part. It was a worldwide stage. There was people watching it all over the world. And I'm sure he knew that. And he could have, at any point, given his, or like made it thoughtful to give that speech he gave in English, but he didn't. He didn't cater to anybody. He
Hmm.
said, I'm going to speak how I feel comfortable. I'm going to tell my story the way that I feel comfortable giving it. And that is in Spanish.
Hmm.
And he did it. And I think that I genuinely think that Bad Bunny is a magnificent human being and he is navigating superstardom in such a beautiful way that does he get lost in the sauce sometimes? It would be insanity for him not to.
Hmm.
Um, but I think he does his best to stay true to himself. And he always comes home. He always comes back to who he is and what his roots are. And I think it's beautiful. I saw like a video of him thanking, everyone that helped him afterwards, in the back. And that's beautiful. It's just like, I think he seems fully aware of the impact that he has and the weight that he has to carry for the community and the people that love him. And I think he's taking it in stride as best as he can, right? Like we're all just he's at the end of the day, he is just like a kid that had a dream in Puerto Rico
Hmm.
and now here he is trying to do the best with it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Anytime the drums come in for Debí tirar más fotos, it gives me chills.
so good. So good.
Um, Bad Bunny, Benito, come
Love
on
it.
the pod.
Come on the pod,
Would
Benito.
love to have you.
Please.
Next up on the pop culture pop up, Zayn of One Direction fame was on the Call Her Daddy podcast
Sure
where
was.
he said a variety of things,
So many.
including the fact that he has never been in love and was
Yeah,
never really in love with Gigi Hadid, who they share a child with.
right.
Julie, your thoughts?
People are losing their goddamn minds over that statement. They're saying, how dare he? That's the mother of his child, and oh my God. And it's okay. Here's the thing, feelings evolve. And sometimes you really do think you're in love. You really do. And you take a moment away from that relationship and you say, I don't know what the fuck I was on, but that was not love.
Hmm.
I think it's okay to say things like that. I don't think, mind you, I just know the little clip. I don't know much. Who's to say? I didn't take it as like he was like offending her or disparaging her or dismissing his relationship with her. He was just saying, I thought I was in love. Turns out I wasn't. I actually don't think I've ever been in love. And low key, I feel like that's better than being like, yeah, no, I loved her. And then I cheated on her a bunch of times. And then I did that. Like, you guys think he loved her? Really genuinely.
Right.
Like you guys think like he loved her? Do you not think that maybe she's already gone through the pain and the grief of this relationship because he's self-admitted that he was not the best partner to her? Like, do
Yeah.
you think she's like somewhere holding a torch waiting for him to come back home or something? Like, I think Gigi's fine. She's fine. And low key, she probably knows that he wasn't in love with her. Like, she's probably like, yeah, dude, no, I was there. I know. I'm fully aware that you didn't feel. I think fandoms and fans in general, like, really, really want love stories. They want a love story. They love to ship people and they want that to be end game and they want it to be true. But human beings are so complex and so full of different emotions. And sometimes you really do think you know what you're going on about. You know the kind of relationship you're in. You're fully aware. You say things like I was watching this interview that Kaylee quote. I love Kaylee Cuoco. I love her. I love Kaylee. Come on the pod. Kaylee Cuoco was on the Drew Barrymore show, and she was saying that like in her 30s, she would say like never a lot. I would never do that again. I'm never gonna do that. Da, da, da. When she got her divorce to that horse guy, I forgot his name. I'm so sorry. Carl, I think. Devastating. We were all devastated for her. She just wanted to find love. So I love Kaylee. I do. I love her so much. But anyway, she says that like shortly after that divorce of that with that man, she did an interview and she said, "I'm never getting married again. I'll fall in love again. I'll have children, but I'm never getting married again." She said, and then I met, the guy that she's with now, Tom Petty, I believe is his name. He's in a great show on HBO Max. Anyway, so she's with him now, and she's like, and then I was like, how fucking silly of me to say I was never gonna get married again. Because you change and you evolve and you become a different version of yourself, and things that you never thought were possible suddenly are the thing that you want to do the most. So it's like I feel like people are so harsh and like need people to stay that version of themselves that they're in love with for forever with celebrities. Well, even with people sometimes. And I feel like you have to realize that everyone's just human trying to get it right. And I think it's more admirable for people to keep trying. If they're doing the thing and it's not working, try a different way. And maybe go back and try the same thing a different way. Like, you know what I mean? Like, keep doing it. But I don't know. I feel like people are so harsh. The fandom has been really losing their minds over this Zayn commentary about Gigi. I think it makes complete sense. I think it'd be more harmful for him to try to sell us that he's still in love with her after everything he put her through. Self-admitted, he's admitted to all of these things, like being with other women while he was with her. Like he's admitted to this. So I feel like it's better for him to be like, yeah, that wasn't love. Honest. It's honest.
I saw him say something I thought was really, I don't know if interesting is the right word, but insightful, but also like just real and mature. And he said,
Mm,
I know I wasn't in love with her by the way that I treated her. And to
hmm
be able to recognize that and acknowledge that, I think
hmm
is wonderful because,
Right.
yeah, you probably treated her like shit,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
But
And they're,
also,
uh-huh.
what do you expect when it just like, I'm not sure that a pop star who became very famous and very rich really young is somebody that we should be and also has I think a lot of other issues, you know,
Hmm
really is somebody that we should be looking for as the embodiment of love or in a
Right.
healthy relationship. And I wish
Right.
him the best and and I hope that he is in a better place, but also like that also comes with age and
Yeah.
experience and therapy and all of the things that you experience as you continue to get older. So like people
Yeah.
like people who are like weird fans are scum of the earth as far as I'm concerned. Like get a fucking life, you know?
Yeah. Fandoms are toxic.
It's so weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, you know he got in a fight with Gigi's mom.
Yeah. I heard. I
And
heard a little
you know
bit.
she was
Yeah.
a real housewife of Beverly Hills.
I do know that.
Yolanda. Okay. Finally on the pop culture pop up. Sad news, and it seems to be every week we're talking about somebody, but James Van
Yeah.
Der Beek has passed away.
Mm.
Um, James, who became super famous from Dawson's Creek,
Yeah.
he was diagnosed with cancer, I believe, in 2023. He announced it in 2024 and
hmm
just passed away this past week, which is so sad.
Right.
And to hear about how he had to sell his
Oh, yeah.
memorabilia from his acting career in order to pay for the bills is incredibly disheartening and horrible. And his wife and their six kids now have, you know, to pay for that. And I believe that there's a GoFundMe. And
Yes.
I think I just saw that where did I see it? I saw that Steven Spielberg. Oh yeah, Steven Spielberg donates $25,000 to James Van Der Beek's
Oh,
GoFundMe campaign as it reaches $2 million.
oh, good.
And it looks like John M. Chu also donated ten thousand
Oh,
dollars. Um, and I'm not sure what Steven Spielberg's relationship to James Van Der Beek is, or if he just did that.
yeah.
But it just is sad
Yeah.
that this man has worked since he was a teenager
hmm
and couldn't afford to pay for this.
Right.
It's horrible. And I never watched Dawson's Creek, but I was old
Yeah.
enough to be aware of it. But let me tell you,
hmm
Rules of Attraction, the 2002
Mm,
movie, and Awakening.
yeah.
I I mean, if you've never seen the movie, go watch the movie. It's I was watching it under the covers I'll tell you that much. Okay.
I love it.
It's just so sad. And also he's so young
He's
and
so young.
cancer
Yeah.
just is it's heartbreaking.
It really is heartbreaking. I mean, I've been reading posts from everybody about him. Alfonso Carlton from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air posted the last picture that they took together. I believe he was with James the last couple of hours that he was alive, and he posted a beautiful picture and a beautiful post. His first wife, who was with him when she was 20, posted the most beautiful Instagram post. It's just like a testament to the kind of human being that James probably was, that his first wife is like he was a phenomenal human being. My love goes out to his wife, and like just this really beautiful, like he was a magnificent human person that like always cared so much about everybody, and I hope I see you in another life. Like it really, I think goes to show you the kind of human that existed. It's really sad. Cancer is painful for the person and the family around them and the people that love them. And it's really sad. Our healthcare system is um predatory. It's predatory and it sucks. And I'm glad that Hollywood is kind of like coming together. And I've seen quite a few celebrities post about the GoFundMe. So that they're banding together to help out this family that is for sure gonna need it. A family of six guys,
Yeah.
$2 million is not. I mean, it's really not gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think it's great that people are coming together to help them because yeah, this is devastating. And it's not just about like the donating because they'll need help. It's like how long is it? It's they have to grieve and like deal with that, and that's such a process
Hmm.
to get them through. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's very sad.
Totally.
Yeah,
Okay, that is going to do it for the pop culture pop up. We'll be back next week with more pop culture chisme. Julie, do you have a Latinx spotlight for us?
I do. Here's the thing. It's a week of Latinos breaking barriers and crossing boundaries and doing all kinds of stuff. Karin Leon, who is a regional music artist in Mexico, a Mexican artist, who has such a beautiful twang to his voice. I mean, he really is country music in Spanish. Um, has a song in English. He's crossing over. He has a feature on this album who seems to be this girl group that I've never heard of before. They must be new. They're called The Warning. I don't know, but it came up on my like on a random playlist today, and I was like, wait a minute, this voice sounds familiar, but in a different language. Love to Be Loved, an English song. He's blowing my mind. I've heard him before. I've listened to his music, and I've literally always thought like it would be awesome if he could break through to English music because he's like the perfect twang for country. Um, it's just like a time to break barriers and be like, you know what? We're gonna be whoever the fuck we want to be. Fuck the language barrier. And I think that that's beautiful. Karin Leon. I don't love his live singing. Karin, if you're listening, sometimes we don't gotta do all that. He does a lot of like the extra stuff. And I'm like, sometimes you can just sing. You have a beautiful voice. But I think he's so talented. I think it's great that he's collaborating with English artists. Um, and I always thought that. I think any Latino artist that crosses over and starts collaborating. There's Sebastian Yatra did a song with JP Sachs, the guy that wrote that one song with Julia Michaels. I forget the name of it at this time, but
If the
I
world
I
was a
think it's
language, na.
yes,
Yeah.
that one, yes. And I think it's great. I think it's great that Latino artists are breaking boundaries, and I think Bad Bunny adds to that and kind of encourages that, and people are taking the lead and they're going with it.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Time for some azúcar. I will go first. My azúcar this week is I've been enjoying the new season of Vanderpump Rules. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Okay. It is what it is.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
I kind of
okay.
like it. They're
Okay,
crazy. It's kind of the same show,
right.
but I watch every week,
I love that.
and I'll continue to watch.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, write your hate mail to me. I want to read it.
Okay. My azúcar. My azúcar is Valentine's Day.
Aw,
I just love Valentine's Day. You know, in Spanish, well, in Mexico, they call it the day of love and friendship. So like I grew up with my mom just like doing like she's taking us my brother and I out to breakfast tomorrow because we all have plans for Valentine's Day, so we're gonna do it a little bit early. Like I just think it's a beautiful day to just like share the love. And I've spent all week talking to the men around the shop floor and like the office area of my job, talking to them about what they're doing for their wives or their girlfriends or their partners, and I just love it. I love that I am seem to be surrounded by a lot of men that are really being intentional about the love that they give to their partners, and I think that that's beautiful. Um, so yeah, if you have a friend or someone you want to show love to, Adrian, I love you.
Julie, I love you too, Julie.
Look at us. Yeah, I hope, I mean, by the time you listen to this, it has come and gone, but I hope that you spent Valentine's Day with literally anybody that you appreciate. And even if you spent it with yourself, self-love is love.
Mm,
Self-care is loving yourself. And that is also just as important as the love you share with other people. So, yeah,
so true.
yeah. Beautiful.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that is going to do it for us. Make sure that you do all the fun things you could do with this podcast on the internet. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at Yumi and Chisme. Visit yumiandchisme.com. Make sure you rate, review, subscribe, download, do all the fun things. Most importantly, make sure that you share. Sharing is caring. And if you love
Hmm.
us, you'll share this podcast with someone.
Hmm.
Because if you do that, we'll be back next week with more Chisme. But until then, make sure you have lots of love, lots of peace, and most importantly, lots of Chisme in your life. Bye.
Bye.